We're going to focus on the future of Lewis Hamilton. There was a very dramatic end as well, of course, wasn't there? But it was to the full 2021 season last month. Craig Slater joins us now. You chatted on Monday, told us Lewis wanted to wait until the FIA inquiry into Abu Dhabi and produced its findings to decide his future. He's still deciding. We're still waiting. That's right?
It is. Can I just say, Mali, Tunisia, they thought it's all over. It isn't now. I just really wanted to say
Yes.
that. But anyway, there is a little bit of a parallel with this, Hayley, because I think to their credit in that tournament, or at least they had the courage to say this was done wrong, we're going to make amends. Whereas one or two might say in Formula One, there was an awareness that a rule had been broken in that climactic race to the 2021 season. And yet, it seemed the FIA, the stewards, the governing bodies, well, many have asked, did they just find a way to legalise what race director Michael Masi did, which many people thought he bent the rules to have a big racing finale under green light conditions, which ultimately denied Lewis Hamilton the World Championship. And this is where Lewis is at the moment. He was devastated in the aftermath of that. He behaved in such a dignified way on the podium, congratulated Max Verstappen and left quietly at the end of the night without making any kind of explosive comments to reporters or complaints or coming across in any way a bad loser. But it hits him hard what happened to him and his team as well. He's disillusioned with Formula One, and the reason Mercedes withdrew their protest into that outcome in Abu Dhabi was because the FIA said they would have an inquiry into what happened, and if changes needed to be made, they would have the courage to make those changes. Well, I've learned today that we could have to wait up to 3 more weeks for the FIA to conclude those investigations. They expect to get it all done by February the 3rd, which is when they have their next World Motorsport Council meeting. The investigation started properly really on Monday, with them beginning to interview all of those involved. So you're talking about race director Michael Masi, the stewards, drivers, team representatives, etc., etc. They say it's going to be a transparent, objective and thorough investigation. It's going to be headed by Peter Bayer, who is in charge of single-seat racing within motorsport, which obviously Formula One's the pinnacle of that. The slight problem has been a sort of regime change in F1. Jean Tot's presidency came to an end 5 days after that Abu Dhabi race, notorious race by now. New president Mohammed bin Sulayem has come in. He has made it, I have learned today, a matter of urgency that this gets sorted out. He is taking personal involvement himself. He's texted Lewis Hamilton, for example, and he wants to get this done properly as soon as it can be done. But as I say, as we reported on Monday, Mercedes and Hamilton are waiting to see what the FIA come up with, and if it's something substantial enough, then yes, they'll carry on. But don't rule out Lewis not carrying on if the findings maybe don't signify the change they expect or hope for.
Craig, thank you very much indeed.